to deport alleged gang members. President Trump first invoked that law back in March. The White House has responded to that ruling earlier today, saying, in part, quote, the authority to conduct national security operations in defense of the United States and to remove terrorists from the United States rests solely with the president. The statement added, we expect to be vindicated on the merits in this case. NBC News senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez joins us now from Washington. Gabe, let's start with that military strike. What did President Trump say about it today? And so far, what's been the response from Venezuela's government?
Well, Clay and Kate, as you said, the president defending that strike, saying that it was necessary. And when asked how he and his administration knew that the boat did in fact contain drugs and members of that gang, Tren de Aragua, the president saying that he had them on tape. Essentially, that's the first time we heard that. But a short time ago, Secretary of State and National Security Advisor Marco Rubio in Mexico saying that previous interdiction attempts did not work here, and so that's why this was necessary. The president, again, speaking about this in the Oval Office a short time ago. Let's listen.
On the boat, you had massive amounts of drugs. We have tapes of them speaking. You see the bags of drugs all over the boat. And they were hit. Obviously, they won't be doing it again. And I think a lot of other people won't be doing it again when they watch that tape. Venezuela's been a very bad actor.
Now, over the last several weeks, Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro has been ramping up troop levels inside that country, moving them to the border, saying that the U.S. is trying to overthrow his government. Now, today, the Venezuelan government saying that the video that the White House released of that military strike was claimed. The government claimed that it was created by AI. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth dismissed that in an interview earlier today. But again, the Venezuelan government says that this is all due to the Trump administration wanting to remove Maduro from power.
Gabe, can I ask about a separate topic? The president suggested today that he might send federal troops to New Orleans as part of his crime crackdown. It's the first time he's mentioned that city. What more do we know?
Yeah, that's right. And that came during that same Oval Office session where he took questions from reporters. The president has been ramping up his criticism of Democratic-led cities. As you know, he's been threatening to send federal resources to Chicago. That could happen imminently. But today, for the first time, he suggested that New Orleans, a city, in a Democratic-led city, in a Republican-led state, the president, for the first time, raising the possibility that he might send federal resources there, in addition to the other cities he had mentioned, Chicago, Baltimore, and New York City. This is all part of what the administration says will be part of its crime crackdown.
Gabe Gutierrez, thanks so much.
Time now for some consumer news. Gen Z is expected to tighten their budgets this holiday season.
And the new Office spinoff is already getting another season. Kate Rogers joins us now with today's CNBC Money Minute. Hey, Kate.
Hi, Cadence and Clay. Amazon cracking down on the sharing of Prime free shipping. The company announced this week it's getting rid of the Prime Invitee program, which lets members share free shipping benefits with people outside of their household. The program will end on October 1st, according to a notice sent to users. Holiday spending could see the steepest drop since the pandemic as shoppers pull back. A new survey by PwC finds consumers plan to spend an average of about $1,500 per person. That's down more than 5% from last year. But the survey found the biggest drop is from Gen Z. These members said they plan to spend an average of 23% less than they did last season. And the series premiere of The Paper, which is set in the Office universe, has yet to air, and Peacock has already given the comedy the go-ahead for a second season. All 10 episodes of its first season will release on the streaming platform from our parent company, NBC Universal, tomorrow. I'm definitely excited to check that one out, guys. Back
Me
over to
too.
you.
And I love any media that's encouraging more